Hello students, welcome to our lesson for this week, which is the Law of Exponents. The goal of the lesson is to illustrate the Law of Exponents and then to apply the Law of Exponents in simplifying expressions. Let us recall. An exponent refers to the number of times a number is multiplied by itself. Example is 2 raised to 3. It is equal to 2 times 2 times 2, which is equal to 8. Some common mistake is 2 raised to 3, it is not equal to 2 times 3. In 2 raised to 3, 2 is the base, it is the number to be multiplied by itself, and then 3 is the exponent, which tells us how many times are we going to multiply the base. Now, let us discuss the different law of exponents. First, zero exponent. A raised to 0 is equal to 1. This means that any expression raised to 0, the value is 1. Illustrative examples. Number 1. 7 raised to 0, that is equal to 1. Next, y raised to 0, that is equal to 1. Quantity 54x cubed y raised to 5 raised to 0. It is also equal to 1. As you can see, the whole expression is raised to 0. Therefore, the value is still 1. Next is the negative exponent. A raised to the negative n, it is equal to 1 over a raised to n. Illustrative examples. Number 1. 7 raised to the negative 2. It is equal to 1 over 7 raised to 2. Simplifying it, it is equal to 1 over 49. Next, quantity 9xy raised to negative 4. It is equal to 1 over quantity 9xy raised to 4. Simplifying it, it is equal to 1 over 6,561 x raised to 4 y raised to 4. 6,561 is the value of 9 raised to 4. Next, we have the product rule. A raised to m times a raised to n equals a raised to m plus n. Illustrative examples. Number 1. 5 raised to 2 times 5 raised to 4. It is equal to 5 raised to 2 plus 4. Simplifying it, that is equal to 5 raised to 6. Next, x raised to 3 times x raised to 2 times x raised to 4. It is equal to x raised to 9. The exponent is 9 because the sum of the exponents in the given is 9. Next, number 3. Quantity 3x squared y times the quantity 3x raised to 4 y raised to 2. It is equal to 9 x raised to 6 y raised to 3. Next, power of a power rule. A raised to m raised to n, it is equal to a raised to m times n. Illustrative examples. Number 1. 3 raised to 2 raised to 4, it is equal to 3 raised to 2 times 4. Simplifying it, it is equal to 3 raised to 8. Number 2. Y raised to 3 raised to 4, it is equal to y raised to 3 times 4. Simplifying it, it is equal to y raised to 12. Number 3. Quantity 2 raised to 2 x raised to 3 raised to 2. It is equal to 2 raised to 4 x raised to 6. The value of 2 raised to 4 is equal to 16 x raised to 6. So our answer is 16x raised to 6. Next, we have the power of a product rule. The quantity a times b raised to m, that is equal to a raised to m, b raised to m. Illustrative examples. Number 1, the quantity 5x raised to 2, applying the rule, that is equal to 5 raised to 2, x raised to 2. The value of 5 raised to 2 is equal to 25, so therefore our final answer is 25x raised to 2. Next, the quantity 7xy raised to 3, it is equal to 7 raised to 3, x raised to 3, y raised to 3. The value of 7 raised to 3 is equal to 343. Therefore, the final answer is 343 x raised to 3, y raised to 3. Next, the quantity 3x squared y raised to 4, it is equal to 3 raised to 4, x raised to 8, y raised to 4. The value of 3 raised to 4 is equal to 81. Therefore, the final answer is 81 x raised to 8, y raised to 4. Next, we have the quotient rule. A raised to m divided by a raised to n, it is equal to a raised to m minus n. Illustrative examples. Number 1, 3 raised to 7 divided by 3 raised to 5. Applying the rule, it is equal to 3 raised to 7 minus 5. Simplifying it, that is equal to 3 raised to 2. The value of 3 raised to 2 is equal to 9, so our final answer is 9. Number 2, y raised to 5 over y raised to 2, that is equal to y raised to 5 minus 2. Simplifying it, that is equal to y raised to 3. Lastly, 2 raised to 6 x raised to 5 over 2 raised to 4 x raised to 2. It is equal to 2 raised to 6 minus 4 x raised to 5 minus 2. Simplifying it, it is equal to 2 raised to 2 x raised to 3. The value of 2 raised to 2 is equal to 4. So therefore, our final answer is 4x raised to 3. Next, we have power of a fraction rule. The quantity a over b raised to m, it is equal to a raised to m over b raised to m. Illustrative examples. Number 1, the quantity 5 over 7 raised to 2. Applying the rule, it is equal to 5 raised to 2 over 7 raised to 2. The value of 5 raised to 2 is equal to 25, while the value of 7 raised to 2 is equal to 49. Therefore, the final answer is 25 over 49. Next, we have the quantity x over y raised to 3. It is equal to x raised to 3 over y raised to 3. Next, the quantity 3 over xy raised to 4, it is equal to 3 raised to 4 over x raised to 4, y raised to 4. The value of 3 raised to 4 is equal to 81, so the final answer is 81 over x raised to 4, y raised to 4. Lastly, we have the fractional exponent. A raised to m over n, it is equal to the nth root of a raised to m. The denominator of the fractional exponent will serve as the index of the radical expression, while the numerator will serve as the exponent of the radicand. Illustrative examples. Number 1, 3 raised to 1 half, it is equal to the square root of 3. Next, y raised to 5 over 3, that is equal to the cube root of y raised to 5. Lastly, we have the quantity 2x raised to 3 over 4. It is equal to the fourth root of the quantity 2x raised to 3.